Hello again, everybody. Okay, so this is Moments of My Two Cents, and if you'd like more information about me, where to reach me or contact me, or what I'm involved with currently, you can check the link below. All right, today I'm inspired to share with you a series of beautiful sequences that unfolded. That if something else had happened, I would not have been able to experience, probably would not have experienced at all. So the point of this rambling is, and I'm tired but peaceful today, so excuse me if I ramble. The point of today's motivation that I want to share with you is that when something doesn't work out, when a job that you were supposed to have, or a date, or just anything, whatever the scenario, and I don't need to go through the list, and something that you were looking forward to or that was of value to you, whether financially or otherwise, doesn't work out and cancels or changes, instead of looking and pouting and focusing on what didn't happen and concentrating your focus on the loss that you think you experienced because of it, whatever that may be, take a breath. Stop for a second. Take a few breaths. Breathe in love. Breathe out love. And when you get to your place of clear, mindful awareness, hopefully it won't take you too long because it brings peace and happiness, you will understand that you have set out to have a series of other circumstances unfold for you today that the universe needs to deliver because you're ready for them now. So, let me rephrase that. I'll give you an example. I was supposed to be working this weekend on an event that didn't work out, and so I was not able to go. Was I crying or pouting or upset about, say, what the financial gains would have been? No, I wasn't. So the series of events that happened today, because I didn't work that event and I wasn't in that place and time in the universe, I was where I was supposed to be, that I lined up for myself, that I trusted the universe would deliver in the best possible way, all unfolded today. So I don't go to this place this weekend, so I'm not working, so I'm not making the money, so. No problem. I start my day, and in the beginning of the day, with my first walk with the dog, I find money. All right. Day unfolds, running errands, later than I normally intended to, and at the second stop, I find money again. And these two denominations are very specific numbers that are important to me and that I noticed right away what the increments totaled. And everything I did today unfolded so smoothly. So not only did I put myself in those two places where I wouldn't have been, and bing, money, and a second time, boom, money. And by the way, the second time I found money, there was a family with a little girl passing by me, and I gave it to her and shared it with her to keep currency flowing, if you get my drift. And she was happy and excited about that, and so was her family. And I went on about my day. Everything I needed to accomplish today went smoothly. I hit every traffic light. I found every perfect parking place. I'm not kidding you. I went to a place to pick up an item I was supposed to be charged for, and the owner of the establishment decided she wasn't going to charge me. Why, I don't know. But she didn't. And we had a lovely chat. And I was grateful for that. And then a couple of items that I was needing to find that I thought I was maybe going to have to order online. A woman I do not know stepped up to me in this one particular location because she heard me talking to someone that was working in this department and said, "Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about," because the person that worked in the store didn't seem to, and told me exactly where to go and get them. And not only were they there, they were even cheaper than they would have been had I ordered them online. And then I get home and I fed my dog and I took him for a walk. A couple hours later than I needed to, because I actually had to do some work for a client and I wanted to get it off to her in the email. So we went a couple hours later than I intended to, and we walked in a neighborhood I don't usually go to. And of the few dogs we passed in this neighborhood, people either crossed the street or the dogs didn't even seem to notice us or care. Except for one particular dog. She comes flying around the backyard of an ungated area and stopped on her driveway politely and started to whine and wag her tail and look at us across the street. There were 3 little boys playing, and as we kept passing by, she kept sideways moving with us, whining and crying and just watching us wagging her tail, like, "Please come see me." So I asked the young children if it was okay that my dog and I come by and meet her. And it was, and they said she was friendly, so we approached very respectfully, and the dogs met. And as I was speaking to one of the older boys, I asked what her name was, and he said Honey. So Honey was the name of one of my 3-pack of the 3 dogs I had rescued, that this dog I have now was with for 10 years, who is now in spirit form. But she was absolutely with us because this dog's name was Honey, and she was the only dog that wanted to meet us today. And if I had taken him on the walk 2 hours earlier, we wouldn't have met her. Do you see where I'm going with this? And it was so beautiful. And I actually wasn't even surprised, as lovely as it was, because things are supposed to be that way. But you have to be open, and you have to relax, and you have to know that if something shifts and changes, you created that shift and change first and foremost. And even if you don't understand what is to unfold, and you shouldn't be fixated on what that is, just know that whatever it is way better than whatever it was supposed to be or what you were